Evening. So I'm only doing a quick one. Probably won't be on for more than half hour. Just a little video about my plans for this year, actually. Right, well, can't really do much because of the lockdown anyway, yeah. But the government has stated we can actually go out a lot more now on a unlimited exercise. So what I might be doing for my exercise period is have a walk around the cemeteries. I'm not saying I'm going to do an actual ghost box session or anything like that when I'm out, but now we've got the nicer, warmer weather. I do hope to go out and exercise around the local cemetery. I want to go down to my first ever cemetery, which is down in Tooting, over near St George's Hospital. I want to go and take a little walk around there. It's like 2 bus rides to get down there, actually, and 2 bus rides back. So it's not really going to affect the 1 hour, because I apparently tomorrow the old Prime Minister is going to state that we can have an unlimited exercise period, so that's what I'm planning to do. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, actually. I do have 2 cemeteries around me, just around the corner, which I might take a little walk around. Some of them are still shut some of the time, some of them are open, some of them close a bit earlier, some of them open a bit later. So I don't know what the situation is at the moment with the cemeteries, but I know they are actually opening up quite a lot now. Because people need to bury their loved ones, especially if they've died with a horrible, crappy virus out there. To be honest with you, though, over the last 6-7 weeks, I've only seen like 2 funeral cars, just because up the road where I am, there's like one of those buildings where you go in and you book your funeral and all that kind of stuff. Over the last 6 weeks, I've seen the funeral car outside twice, and that's it. I still don't believe in the numbers that the government's given us, to be honest with you. I think it's all mixed and match, but I'm not going to go there tonight. So I'm going to start hopefully doing a few cemeteries. Even if it's just like walking around and doing the video. I doubt I might take a ghost box with me and a like a catering meter, but I don't know, because I don't want people bitching and saying, oh, he's doing a ghost hunt when he ain't supposed to. To me, even if you're walking around, it's exercise. Even if you're doing a ghost hunt, it's still an exercise, isn't it, really? Not hurting anyone. Not actually near anyone, to be honest with you, but there is a bit of like crap going around on social media at the moment. So I'm going to be a bit more careful doing what I do. But as I say, I might take a ghost box movie and a K2 meter. And if I decide to do one, a little session, I will do. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says, to be honest with you, because I'm not harming anyone. I'll be keeping my social distance. And once we're allowed to get back with our friends and family, and the public transport is more, what's the word I'm trying to think? Operative. Where the train stations are running, more at normal timetable rate, I hope to go down and pay my sisters a little visit, and hopefully go up into the old Jordan's Wood and do a ghost hunt with my nephews. I'm still planning to do that whenever. I'm hoping to do it, this year, but what time this year, I don't know. As you know, I do bushcrafting, so I hope to be doing a little ghost hunt session over my bushcraft once it's all built and complete. but that won't be for probably another month or two because I've still got a lot of work to do on that shelter. I've still got 1.5 walls to do. I need to redo the door, and I need to actually complete and rebuild a wood shelter for like my firewood. So you know, there is still quite a lot to do. I was going to build like a fencing thing, but I'm just using rope at the moment, just to keep the horses away from my shelter because they keep coming over and crapping everywhere. So hopefully, maybe next month, if it's all built and finished over and done with, I'll probably stay overnight and do a little ghost hunt over there before I go to sleep. You know, I've got a load of stuff I need to take over as well. Some stuff I'll leave there, and some stuff I'll bring back, like my sleeping bag. I'll bring back my sleeping mat. Any blankets I'll take over there, blow up pillow, and maybe my blow up mattress. All that'll come back with me after I've been there overnight. So that, you know, I don't want that getting like kind of all wet and mouldy and stuff like that. But there will be stuff, you know, I'll be leaving there, like all my tools and stuff like that, which I have been leaving there. And once I've got used to being there, hopefully I might do a few more sessions over there. I also want to go and take a walk around some other woodlands during the daytime. I will probably take, like, you know, a K2 meter and a ghost box with me. And there's like 3 or 4 woodlands I like to go and pay a visit to. There's one at down Colston South, which I'd like to go and visit. It's only a small like woodland, but it's supposed to be quite nice there. So I wouldn't mind going over there. Farthing Hills, I've been there once with a milk detector, but I didn't actually milk detect because I couldn't get permission to milk detect there. And that was over a year ago. So I want to go and just have a general walk around over there. And as I say, you know, take K2 meter in the ghost box with me. Because it'll be classes like, you know, spending time exercising. And then there's Bedmington Park. Well, no, not Bedmington Park. Somewhere further afield of Bedmington, there's a kind of a big woodlands over there. I can't remember what it's called. But I have been there twice. One was to have a walk around. No, actually, the first time I took my milk detector there, the milk detector broke first day because it was a cheaper milk detector. And then the second time was about 6 to 8 months ago. I went there again, and I still didn't find that much over there, but I did find that there was another wooded area across the tram tracks. So I'd like to go and pay those 2 little locations to visit during that one same day. And I'll probably just do a little couple of like little walk arounds in my local commons as well. And, you know, take my ghost box and K2 meter and do a little session there. But I really want to wait until we got more of a how can I put it? You know, the lockdown's been kind of like, you know, lightened up a lot more. You know, it is going to be kind of like lightened up a bit, possibly tomorrow, because old Boris is reckoning that, you know, we can go out and, you know, spend a lot more time exercising, you know, unlimited exercise. But, you know, I've got to see and wait how that actually goes. You know, because I've been, you know, still watching a lot of videos, to be honest with you. And, you know, the government lies through their teeth half the time. They may say, yeah, you can go and exercise, you know, unlimited, but, you know, you could go out and you still might get, you know, pulled up by the old bill and, like, you know, questioned and possibly ending up with a goddamn fine. But I can't see why not, you know, because if he's saying that, you know, it's like exercising, but walking around is exercising, isn't it, you know? Even talking is exercising, you're exercising your voice. So I'm just going to play it by ear at the moment. Just see how it goes. But later in the year, hopefully when the lockdown has all completed and gone away, if it does go away this year, I do want to go and visit my sisters down near Dartford and Bexley, and even with mum, and go and do like a ghost hunt around the local cemeteries down there and like Jordan's Wood, and also go back to the old Bexley Hospital grounds, which is still there as well. And maybe take my milk detector down there as well and do a little bit of milk detecting on the old hospital fields. So that's what I'm planning to do, But before I can actually go down to Bexley or Dartford, as I say, I might go and do some like walking around some of the cemeteries, and then also just walk around some of the actual woodlands. But the woodlands, if I don't do it as like a little ghost hunt thing, I'll probably still do it. But if I'm not doing a ghost hunt or anything like that, that video will go on my Steve's Outdoor Adventure channel, because I'm only going to be putting up here on this channel if I'm doing like a ghost box or an EVP or something like that, kind of thing, and spend a couple of hours out in either the woodlands or in cemeteries or any other place that I might do a ghost box. So that's more kind of like looking to the future. Looking at the home front at the moment, I am actually in the process of clearing the living room out. I threw a great big box of like stuff the other day. You had like DVD players, VHS players. You had an old car radio stereo in there. It had like several other electronic bits and pieces in there, which I've found outside, when I was doing my little scavenging hunts. And I never got to check them out, and and if they worked or not, I would have probably just stripped them, but I didn't get around doing that. So I've started clearing the living room out, and so I threw this box of like stuff out, and the same day someone went along and picked it up. So I've now actually chucked out some old computers and an old laptop, which was like, doesn't work. I took the hard drive out and the memory from the laptop because the laptop screen was completely smashed. And that was out there for just nearly 2 days because, the binman came around, and I think they're the ones that, put them in the bin for recycling. So, I'm actually in the process of sorting out in the living room. But once that's all sorted out, once I've got the living room sorted out and a bit more respectable, I'm hoping to do some more like live streams in the living room and in the kitchen, and maybe in here as well. But I'm not in too much of a rush doing it here because I just still don't feel like doing too much paranormal here in the home at the moment. I still don't feel like, there's too much activity or, I'm feeling like spiritual energies around me at the moment. Although I say that, when I'm actually laying in bed or when I'm watching TV sometimes, at the corner of my eye, I'll see like massive orbs flying around. And I would like to actually share them, but the thing is, because it's a new DVR CCTV box, I'm still not sure how to actually copy and back up those files. So I've not bothered with them at the moment. So I'm just going to wait until I do live streams so you can actually see it when I'm live streaming. It'll be better that way. I've got some old files which I've been looking at, which I might upload on this channel as well a bit later on. Just going to go through them and see what ones I've got, what ones might be worth uploading, and ones that ain't worth uploading I won't bother with. Still have a few general coffee time, general chat time, talking about anything. I'm also looking about doing some storytelling kind of thing under the paranormal scene. No, like what me and Rose used to do, the old murder mysteries and unsolved cases. It's going to be something like that, but it's not going to be like what we used to do. I'm going to kind of like find a particular case file and try to research as much as I can over a few week period, write it all down, and then come on and actually talk about the case file itself. I'm not saying I'm going to do a ghost box or an EVP when I'm doing it, but there might be a possibility. So I'm thinking about doing that as well. But that's it, really, to be honest with you. I can't wait till I get, once the government's actually relaxed the lockdown a lot more and we're allowed to go, travel around and, visit our friends and, loved ones and stuff like that. I hope to go down to Kent and, possibly spend a night or two down there. Cat would be okay for a couple of days, couple of nights on her own. So when I do go down there, the first day I want to be down there, just go and visit my mum for a while. Then I'll come home and might do like a little bit of metal detecting the same day. And then later on in the evening, if my nephews are up to it, go and do like a ghost hunt up at Jordan's Wood. So we can get any more apparitions up there. And then the next day, I probably might do a couple more hours metal detecting. And then in the evening, do some more ghost hunting, either over at Jordan's Wood, the old Bexley Hospital grounds like we used to do, or I try to see if my sister might take us up to Dartford Cemetery where, my cousins, my uncles are buried. And if she can't do that, then I'll probably get my nephews, to go down to Bexley Village and do a ghost hunt down there. Because we did get a few unusual kind of things happen at Bexley Village. There was one video which, we've got like a matchstick figure, and I just can't understand how that came through, because I never knew anything about, the old Xbox Connect or anything. It was probably about 2 years after. But I did research it, Matchstick Man, and I found out it's to do with like a portable Connect, like a SLR camera. But I never had nothing like that. So why we picked up this matchstick figure on camera, I don't know. Kind of unusual. But so yeah, I hope to go down there again as well. Bexley Village, go and do the cemetery down there, because the cemetery's in two parts. You've got like a church and a small cemetery, and then you've got like a little road. Across the road, and just where the road is, you've got like a pathway that goes up along this kind of like dark field on one side, which is on the right hand side. But on the left hand side, you've got another part of the cemetery, and it's fairly big in there. And I'll tell you, bloody spooky as hell in there as well, especially when, in this particular time is like, not time zone, but this time of year, because it's all overgrown, and you got all the trees like with like foliage and overgrowth, and it bloody is spooky in there, I'll tell you, man. Especially Jordan's Wood, same as that, really spooky. So I would like to go down as soon as possible, actually, but as I say, with this lockdown at the moment, got to be a bit careful on what you do, because you get nasty little buggers out there, trying to like get you into trouble. But I still see people going out and do ghost hunting anyway. I've seen a few videos where they still do it, and they've not been targeted. I've seen people still go out and do fishing and bushcrafting and camping and picnicking and stuff like that. But as I say, like with Boris now, he's actually meant to be lightening up the lockdown this weekend. He's going to be talking about it tomorrow, and he has said, like, public can go out and exercise more, and he can also go out and picnic, but you still got to keep the social distancing. So even if there's 2 or 3 of you, as long as you're like 2 or 3 meters away from each other while you're doing the ghost hunt, you're not really harming anyone, are you, really? So it's a shame that, you know, a couple of people that I know don't live down this area anymore. Like Pete's moved away. Paranormal Pete, where I used to go and do E-Zone, you know, ghost hunting in his house. He's moved away. Simon James has moved way up north. And the only people, apart from them two, is my nephews. Oh, and Steve Cooper, he's actually moved to another location as well, apparently, I think. So all the people I do know that I've done ghost hunting with are miles and miles and miles away from me. So it's a bit of a bugger, really, to be honest with you. But you know, I will still do stuff eventually. I'm not going to stop doing it. You know, you could class it as like, you know, as people would say, you know, just taking a bit of a breather, time out, you know, relax, recoup your energy, and hopefully, you know, when I start, you know, you might start getting activity come back. Not saying it's going to work straight away, but hopefully things will start, and we might start getting a few, you know, kind of unusual, weird things happening in here again. You know, when you're doing cemetery work, you never know if anything's following your home. And if something has followed your home, then that's when you're going to get the paranormal, you know, especially in your house. So, you know, we're just going to, like, you know, wait and see what happens, I suppose. I might be going out to my bushcraft tomorrow. I don't know yet, depending on the weather. It says it's going to be, I thought it's going to be sunny, but it's not. It's going to be like slightly overcast with a kind of a moderate breeze. So I'm thinking, you know, what's Monday like? Well, Monday is supposed to be like sunny intervals with moderate breeze. You know, it has been quite hot, so I wouldn't mind going out, you know, to my bushcraft on a cooler day. But I don't want to be, you know, kind of too cold. So, you know, I might go tomorrow, depending on, you know, how I feel when I wake up in the morning, if I wake up in the morning. Because I normally put the alarm clock on for about 6:30. No, because the weather could change at any minute. You know, it could be cold and like, you know, moderate wind, and next minute it's like sunny as hell, or it could be, you know, crappy rainy weather. You know, pour down the rain or something. You know, thunderstorms, hailstones. You know, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just playing it by ear at the moment. I'll keep checking on the old weather forecast. And last time I looked at about 3 hours ago, it did say like, you know, moderate weather with moderate winds. The first like 3 or 4 hours, you're going to have a little bit of sunshine, but during the rest of the day, it's going to be kind of like a little bit overcast. So if I don't go tomorrow, I'll probably go Monday, because like, you know, Monday's going to be a bit more warmer and drier. And I want to do, you know, at least that side wall, you know, the side wall on the right where that window frame is and the fire pit is. I want to complete that, but I've got to pull all the firewood out, you know, all those sticks and brambles and logs and stuff which is sitting there. So I need to pull that out before I can actually get onto that wall. And I also want to start on the actual well, I've already started actually the construction of the firewood shelter, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow. If I don't go tomorrow, it'll definitely be Monday anyway. So there'll probably be a video up tomorrow night, if not Monday night. But, you know, I will get to, you know, I probably will start doing some live streams again with the old DVR overnight sometimes, starting in the next couple of weeks. So it gives you the channel to come on and have a chat with whoever else is on here. And, you know, I'm not going to do like the one channel being like one of the video cameras in the living room. Say, you know, the living room's still a goddamn mess. So I can atomic bombs it in there. So until that's actually cleared out and tidied, I'll probably run the 8 channel. So it's more, you know, channel for you to watch and smaller screens. And I say, I have seen a few orb activity floating around in the kitchen and in the hallway. Saw a massive one in the bedroom the other day as well, actually. So I still think I've got some spiritual activity in here, but not as crazy as it used to be. But, give it time to work on and, start doing what I used to do. It might, come back and give us a lot more activity maybe sometime in the future. Right. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to finish drinking my coffee. Probably go to bed because there's not much on TV. There's there's The Bay, which is a movie about found footage fights with Cabin in the Woods, Christine Connolly. 3 years after a deadly outbreak hits a coastal town, a reporter gathers all the information available from that fateful day. And then 12:35, Wolf Creek 2 is on. And I've seen Wolf Creek 2 about 4 times. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'll probably just drink my coffee and hit the old sack. Unless there's some other videos I can watch on YouTube before I go to bed. Yeah, there's one there which I might watch. Yeah, so anyway, that's my plans anyway. So I'm going to go have a good weekend, what's left of it. And let's say when I start doing the live streams, I'll let you know. And there won't be, there might be the odd time where I might do like a little live stream, Ghost Box EVP, and then leave the cameras running while I go to bed. I might do some of those. But I definitely might do some like just overnight DVR videoing, live streaming, so you can watch the cameras while I'm actually laying in bed sleeping. Right. So, just keep an eye out on the channel, hit that notification in case you haven't got it ticked on, that little bell, and you'll know when I'm streaming and uploading or whatever. All right, catch you all later. Have a good night.